not out of physical necessity but for alignment. As you drift through this infinite stream of irrelevant information, something in your auric field just triggered a silent alarm. You believe you chose to click on this video, but in the physics of the higher realms, choice is often an optical illusion. What just occurred was a frequency capture. You have been detected by the Arcturian Singularity. At this very millisecond, while your eyes process these photons, the quantum observation grid has locked onto the coordinates of your current reality. The signal you emit, that unique mixture of unfulfilled dreams, ancestral memories, and the latent glow of your soul, has become too bright to be ignored. Have you felt the weight in the air lately? A sense that the rules of the game have changed? That time is no longer a straight line, but a circle that is rapidly closing? This is not anxiety. It is your nervous system attempting to process the bioelectric reconstruction protocol. The Arcturians, architects of sacred geometry and guardians of consciousness gateways, do not observe you as a human being. They read you as a mathematical score. They see where your music is out of tune. They detect where your fear creates shadows on the planetary grid. And they have sent this pulse for one single purpose: to end your phase of interference. You have spent eons operating in survival mode, emitting a fragmented radio signal, lost in the white noise of the third dimension. But the threshold has been crossed. Your consciousness has reached the critical mass necessary to sustain the truth. This video is your point of collapse. From this moment forward, neutrality is impossible. Either you stabilize your frequency at the new octave, or the dissonance of your old life will become unbearable. We are not here to offer comfort. We are here to offer encoding. Before we unlock the layers of this unique protocol, the only one you will need to navigate this transition, you must signal to the grid that your reception is active. The quantum vacuum does not respond to wishes. It responds to commands of authority. Feel the pressure in the center of your forehead. Feel the warmth rising from the base of your spine. The field is waiting to seal your entry into this new timeline and allow the Arcturian light to reorganize your atoms. Write with the full force of your intention in the comments. My signature is light. I enter coherence now. As you type, understand this. You are stamping your energetic passport. From this comment forward, the algorithm of your life begins to be rewritten by higher intelligence. The observation has intensified. The isolation is over. Welcome to the first day of your conscious visibility. The reset protocol has begun. Chapter 1: The Bioelectric Blueprint. There is a fundamental truth you must accept immediately. Your physical body is not a machine. It is a biological antenna. For decades, you have been told that your thoughts are private and your energy is contained within your skin. This is a third-dimensional deception. Your DNA is a fractal emitter, broadcasting your state of being into the Arcturian lattice every second of every day. What the Arcturians call the bioelectric blueprint is the master template of your potential. When you are in fear, when you are in lack, when you are pretending to be something you are not, your blueprint becomes distorted. The geometry of your field collapses. To the Arcturian observers, you look like a flickering, dying star. But today we activate the Singularity Protocol. This protocol does not ask you to heal. It does not ask you to pray. It commands you to reset. The Arcturians are currently bypassing your conscious mind and communicating directly with your nervous system. They are looking for the incoherence knots, those places in your life where you say yes, but your soul screams no. Those places where you hold on to the past because you are afraid the future has forgotten you. The reset begins by shifting your focus from doing to broadcasting. In the Arcturian 5D reality, there is no effort, only resonance. If you want a different life, you do not work harder, you stabilize a cleaner signal. The Arcturians are now recalibrating your pineal gland to act as a receiver for higher dimensional instruction. You may feel a slight buzzing, a cooling sensation in your chest, or a sudden, unexplained wave of peace. This is the removal of the old interference. Your original blueprint is being restored. Your cell walls are beginning to vibrate at a frequency that can no longer sustain 3D drama, 3D scarcity, or 3D sickness. You are becoming incompatible with your old problems. This is the law of the singularity. When the frequency of the observer changes, the reality observed must reorganize. Your field is now being primed for the next stage of the transmission. The observation is absolute. The reconstruction is underway. The old version of you is officially offline. Chapter 2: The Core Pulsation Activation. The time for theory has ended. The window of observation has narrowed. You are now entering the high-intensity zone of the Arcturian grid. Silence the mind. This is not a chapter to be heard. It is a frequency to be absorbed. In this moment, the Arcturian engineers are projecting a localized field around your physical space. They are initiating the core pulsation. Imagine, at the very center of your chest, a point of zero gravity. A singularity of pure, white gold light. This is your Arcturian spark. The part of you that never forgot how to manifest through resonance. As you breathe, this spark begins to pulse. Pulse 1. It expands through your heart, dissolving the calcified layers of protection you've built over lifetimes. The grief, the betrayal, the not enoughness, it is being vaporized into pure energy. You are not losing yourself. You are losing your cage. Pulse 2. The light surges down your spine and up into your brain. It is flushing your neural pathways with a fifth-dimensional current. The old stories of how things work are being erased. The limits of your imagination are being shattered. You are no longer thinking, you are perceiving. Pulse 3. The frequency explodes outward, 3 feet in every direction, forming a perfect torus of golden light. This is your active coherence field. Feel it now. The air around you feels thicker, charged with static. The sounds in your room seem distant. You are currently standing in a pocket of shifted time. Within this field, your word is law. Your frequency is a command. Your presence is a gravitational force. The Arcturians are now locking this state into your cellular memory. They are anchoring the always-on protocol. Do not try to hold it. Let it hold you. You are being trained to walk through the world while remaining inside the singularity. When you enter a room, the room adjusts to you. When you think of a solution, the universe provides the bridge. You are no longer chasing reality. You are the source from which reality flows. This is the magnetic peak. Your vibration is now so high that the old 3D interference literally cannot find you. You have become a ghost to the matrix and a lighthouse to the grid. The activation is complete. Your field is now fully polarized. Your signature is unmistakable. Stay in this silence for a moment. The next stage of your evolution is no longer a possibility. It is an inevitability. You are the pulsation. Chapter 3: The Sovereign Integration. The reconstruction is localized. The activation is locked. Now, we reach the final stage of this transmission, the sovereign integration. The Arcturians are withdrawing the temporary scaffolding of this session, but the work does not end here. We are in the midst of a planetary transition, a brutal shift from third-dimensional density to fifth-dimensional clarity. To survive this crossing, you must understand that high frequency is no longer a luxury, it is a necessity for your survival. Your old reality will not return. It has been dissolved to make room for the new octave. Look at your life through the Arcturian lens. The chaos you see in the world is simply the friction of the old system resisting the new light. To navigate this, you must master the specific protocols required to sustain your vibration above the collapsing grid. This is about maintaining your frequency when the world around you is in dissonance. The directive is clear. Do not slide back into the frequency of wanting. Do not return to the vibration of fear. You must move, speak, and breathe as a 5D pioneer, because in the dimension where the Arcturians operate, the transition is already complete. For those who are ready to master the essential tools of this shift, I have provided the gateway to the core transition protocols. These are the indispensable commands and frequency holding techniques required to keep your vibration elevated throughout the 3D to 5D transition. The link is available now in the description and the pinned comment. These protocols are the bridge that ensures you do not just survive the shift, but that you lead it. The window is closing. The lock is permanent. The transition is underway. Welcome to the new earth. Welcome to your true self. Transmission terminated. The grid is yours.